Traders War Room proudly presents the daily video with the best trading and investing alerts anywhere on any platform. With up-to-date stock, chart, and market news, TWR is simply your one-stop shop. Thirsty Thursday and Lotto picks. Activate your 2-day trial of TWR All Access on the Discord platform. We cover it all at Traders War Room, whether you're looking for stocks, options, futures, Forex, crypto, or even sports betting, or you want real-time alerts, live trading, algo signals, or even if you just want to be part of a community of like-minded investors to grow, learn, and share together as a team. Something for everyone, every budget, and every style. Join TWR today and trade with the bulls. Stay tuned at the end for TWR Hot Products and Services. Alert update. Closed out full position on our American Airlines trade. We took this from 85 to 142. Great trade. Made some lunch money on a quick SPY trade. Took this from 45 to 65. That was a decent trade on the day for some gain. And took a loss on one of my swing trades. I thought this thing was going to push down, and of course it popped up, and it just wasn't moving the way I wanted to, so we ended up going from 71 and pulled out 26 at the bell this morning. But it's not just about my alerts at TWR. I have over 40 analysts and algo bot signals that push fire every day, that push fire trades for big money every day. And we got that bell-to-bell live trading. The market bishop had a fantastic trade. Look, he went ahead and took a Lotto on Tesla going to the call side. The Lotto paid off, and he was up over 120%. That is what I call big money banking. TLM had a fantastic trade on AMD. Definitely was riding some momentum, took to the call side, went from 127 all the way to 165, and even rode some riders up to 2+. Our scalping algo was definitely on fire. Look at this, going short on the NDX and the SPX, and even gives you the contracts to go for with the SPY or the Qs, and definitely pushing some of that profits. Now, 2%, 5% may not sound like a lot, but just imagine getting 2% on every trade contract that you have. It adds up, guys. Compounding those on the quick trades definitely add up over the day. And one of our bots that I don't highlight a lot, but I want to give this some love, man. This AI bot right here does the inside bars, both a high and a low trigger. And these things are actually absolutely fire, man. All of these right here, when the trigger came out, they all were able to go for money on both the upside and the downside once the triggers were pulled. This bot is absolutely on fire when it shoots out these trigger points. And guys, we're not just all about options. Check out our stocks too, man. Captain Stocks is fantastic. He pushes out the tickers and gives you information. Mr. M is fire. He gives you the tickers that are big boys and also the penny stocks. And definitely he's extremely consistent with hitting targets. He called Carvana absolutely perfect. Moneybag pushes out all them pennies and he's fire. Mr. Top loves to do them cheap penny stocks and those over-the-counters. Mixed picks, absolutely fire when it comes to the crypto game. And our internal sports and analyst tech bets, man, he is on a mission to make people some money. And oh, don't forget, his class on Sports Betting 101 is Sunday. And we got that promo video at the end of this. Also, the link to sign up is in the description. $100 to $1,000 per day is possible as a Traders War Room market warrior. So quit wasting that money that's not making money and join TWR today. All links are in the description. Hot off the press. All right, so the top news talking about the S&P exiting the longest bear market since 1948. And basically it's talking about what stock market historians have to say about it. And there's some conflicting things talking about exiting the bear market territory and will the big tech rally finally spread to the broader market. And there's also some theories that this rally has only been invested in a handful of mega cap tech stocks. And once people start profit taking, the market will take a tumble and a whole bunch of things. Basically, my advice to you is to follow the trend keep that head on the swivel and make smart decisions and be very cautious in the upcoming weeks. And Tesla absolutely was just a huge bull run today. And it was based off of this charging network with GM news that was going out. And essentially GM shares popped too, Tesla shares popped. And I was definitely playing the wrong way because I was going off of the reversal because it had already spiked for 9 days in a row. So I was expecting some pullback, but nope, Tesla said and just kept going. So I will be looking for the pullback here pretty soon. I mean, we can't go up forever. And it was a pretty dramatic, steep incline up on this news, so I'll be expecting some profit taking and probably some short positions, if not tomorrow, then going into next week. And finally, news on the Feds, right? The odds of the U.S. hard landing rising after the Fed's refusal to pause rate hikes earlier this year. And this, of course, is being warned by everyone. So obviously, there's a bear case and a bull case for everything. The bears are still trying to hang on to the thread that, hey, we're still not out of the woodwork yet. The bulls are saying, look at the market, man. The market is telling you we just keep running and the economy isn't that bad. So, we'll find out. I do think that we're hitting exhaustion on the buying phase and people are going to start profit taking because I am a little concerned about the economy, specifically inflation. And I think that we'll probably get another rate hike instead of that pause or skip, as people are calling it. So definitely just be cautious and ride momentum for short trades. I would not be getting into anything long right now, specifically until we get confirmation that the bear market is gone and the bull market is on us. Hot trends. Here's your trends, market summary. Market is bullish. Leader was the Qs. Hottest sector was consumer discretionary. The worst sector was real estate. Your top stock was MDB and your worst stock was TMUS. Here was your chart on SPY, and as you can see from the very get-go at the bell, it initially took that drop, and you saw the trade we did with the put, made some money from that drop, and then as soon as it took off, it just kept going. And I just got to highlight one of our algos here, the TWR SPY Sniper Long. This thing absolutely gave you the signal right there at 9:45, and it took off. So TWR had you guys covered, man. If you follow the bouncy ball, you can make some money with TWR. Here's your heat map, and as you can see, all the mega caps were bright red. Well, except Microsoft and Google had, but the things that were actually making the market move are all bright green, and fantastic movement to the upside happened on a lot of the big tickers that make the needle move. Here's your biggest gainers, and these are the ones that absolutely killed it and crushed it today. As you can see, the big one right there, MDB and Lulu pulled away, and you even had AB come back up from the death cry that it was having last week. Here's your biggest losers, TMUS and Roblox with Crowd. Now, I'll be looking at Crowd going into the end of this week. What usually happens with these is they like to pull back pretty significantly, and then they like to get some gain on some of that pullback back. So I'll be looking at Crowd for a trade tomorrow. If we can get some momentum, Crowd is usually a good one that likes to pull back hard and then come back up and get some. Sector rotation, you're seeing technology and communication services still kicking there at the top, but we're starting to see that blue line right there, and that's that consumer discretionary, followed by the XLY on the Spider ETFs, and it's definitely starting to really kick into gear, so you got to be paying attention to some of those consumer discretionary stocks. Sector performance right there, as you can see, consumer discretionary, technology take the big leads, real estate and energy lagging. Large insider transactions. Now, you might notice that the dates are kind of dated, right? Well, a lot of times when these transactions take place, they file their forms, and the forms don't get released publicly until after the fact. So, but what it can give you is give you good insight into potential moves that may not have happened yet, like GSAT, maybe INVA, TSN. You're looking at these and you look at the stock chart and you're like, okay, we got some large insiders going in. Maybe there's something to happen in the near future, or maybe it's something that is happening and I can ride some momentum. And just like with the buying, the large insider transactions to the sell side, you got to start thinking, why are these people selling? Are they just profit taking, or is there something underlying that's really showing a weakness in this particular stock? Here's your flow. And we're looking a little bit more bearish on the flow, specifically in the bigger ticker items, but we definitely are right at that cusp. I'd give this, like a 45-55 type of split, okay? So it's anybody's ball game. Definitely the bulls have the momentum right now, but you still got that sentiment in the air, which is still bearish overall. Here's dark pools, and of course, you got SPY. We got a new ticker in here that we haven't seen before, USCL. That's in the dark pool, and SUSL. So we'll be paying attention to those as we look at the charts tomorrow in pre-market and see what happens with those ones. But definitely the SPY, the Q, Apple, all of the Magnificent Seven, they're all there. Here's your unusual options, and what we like about these are they're showing some potential big money movements into and out of particular stocks, specifically in the options realm. And here's your implied volatility on the 30-day and 60-day historic. And what we like about this is implied volatility is what gives us the dramatic push. Now, specifically in the penny stock realm, you can find implied volatility on high liquids penny stocks. Those are the ones that like to move, and they like to move quick, and they can go from anywhere from like 20 cents to like 50 cents and just double in an instant. So fantastic parabolic type of moves, and obviously a lot of bang for your buck if you can catch these. And here's your 30 top picks that everyone's paying attention to. Obviously, number one is Tesla. You got DWAC because you got some information about President Trump going on. Carvana, Neo, Docu, GM. I mean, the list goes on and on, but there's a lot of hot moving items and a lot of people are paying attention. So definitely do some DD on these, see if the charts make sense. And here in a moment, I got some of the ones that I like, specifically looking at Lotto Friday and potentially moving into next week. Stocks I like. Okay, so here's how the chart's gonna go. Basically, you're gonna see three colors: purple, blue, and red. The purple, that's our battle zone, all right? Triggers on the high and the low that give us the idea of continuation to either our high target, which is blue, or our low target, which is red. Definitely gotta use these as trigger points and ideas because the volatility of the market can change the landscape in an instant, okay? So very cautious, head on a swivel, and be ready to attack. All right, so of course here's SPY. We're looking at the battle zone right there, looking for triggers that push over or under the battle zone for continuation. Now, guys, we are consolidating in range here. We're also starting to broaden, okay? I just don't believe that we got more juice left in the tank without a pullback. So I think we got a pullback coming. We're due for a cool down. We might push up and we'll hit some heavy resistance, in my opinion, a little bit higher, and I think we pull back to go retest that 425 420 area. So that's just my personal opinion. We could run on, but man, we are running on fumes. We are hitting buyer's exhaustion, and all the signals are just telling me that people are going to start taking profits, specifically when the stocks start moving as dramatically to the upside. Now, Tesla, it hurt my feelings today, but we are due for a pullback, okay? Tesla is notorious for pumping like it has, but it already had multiple pumps. It went on a 10-day pump streak, okay? People are going to start profit taking in Tesla because it's one of those stocks. They've been in it since 180. They're riding it almost up to $100 profit, and they're going to end up taking some profits. And so we're going to pull back, and usually Tesla pulls back pretty dramatically when it cools down. So maybe it doesn't happen tomorrow. We might still peak, and we may even go see 250, 260. Who knows? Tesla likes to move between $5 and $15 easily, but I do think we're going to hit that resistance at the top, and we're going to pull back significantly, probably to the 230 area, and that's where I'm thinking that we'll end up sometime next week. Carvana moving on some extreme volatility and volume, but listen, too much too soon on Carvana. We definitely are going to pull back. Now, could we definitely push to the upside? Yeah, we got an inside bar. I could see the bull case to push the upside, but we're going to hit that resistance and we're going to pull back. So I'm definitely more targeting the short side of the house on this one, just because looking at the chart, it's just too much, way too quick. Neo, and this is a case of how the mighty have fallen, right? Neo, you remember when this thing was like a $60, $70 stock? People thought this was going to be the next big thing, 300 by 2024, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. Look at it. It's a penny stock right now, and it's hardly even moving, okay? So I can see a bull case and a bear case for this one, but it's 50-50 on this. We're going to follow the triggers, and maybe we make some move to the upside, maybe we make some move to the downside, or maybe we don't do anything because it just consolidates in range. But follow the triggers, and we'll make some money one way or the other. Docu. Now, they had good earnings. It had a huge pop to the upside, and of course, the retail got involved and it pulled it back. So I do like this one for continuation. I think that if we break to the upside of the battle zone, we can see the continuation on up. All right, last but not least, we're going to talk about Affirm. Now, Affirm is starting to pop to the upside, looking for a potential breakout. And I do like this one. It has some definite news catalysts associated with it. That news with Amazon is big news specifically for this stock. I think that if we breach above the battle zone here, we could easily see the continuation to the upside and a breakout zone. Now, definitely, if we fold, and it's too much, buy the rumor, sell the news type of item or something like that, then I can definitely see this pulling back with a broader pullback in the market. But if things still stay rosy and things still stay bullish, I think that this one got some juice to the upside. TWR Hot Products and Services. On 25 June, we got the TWR Gap Trading 101. I'm going to teach you guys how to destroy gaps to destroy the market. This is going to happen 25 June at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. $15 gets you a seat, and everybody gets the recording. Of course, same thing like the last class. TradersWarroom.com/upcoming classes. You can sign up right there, and that link is in the description. Our next class is set, guys. On 11 June at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, TWR is going to teach you Sports Betting 101, how to pick and bet the winners from the losers. Our instructor, Tech Bets, is the best analyst you've never heard of. He's the total package, guys. He has a great win percentage, great picks, and great knowledge. And he's only on TWR. He's going to teach you the basics and the strategy that makes bank betting on live sports. So, sign up today right there at TradersWarroom.com/upcoming classes. And as always, the link is in the description. I will see you there. Traders War Room is your one-stop shop. Try our TWR one-to-one mentoring. Does the market have you feeling like this? Or wanting to rip your hair out while you watch your account dwindle? If that's you, then Traders War Room has you covered. Our one-to-ones focus on you as a trader or investor. The Zoom session connects you with a TWR professional. Whether we're covering charts, developing a plan of attack, or being strategic and deep diving on the how, why, and execution of trade plans. TWR one-to-ones will give you the confidence to attack, conquer, destroy, and make the market bend the knee in 2023. Join TWR and bow to no one. Book your session today. The link is in the description or on the website at TradersWarroom.com. Let's go to war. Join the TWR Investment Club. Are you tired of trading alone, losing more than you're winning? Or are you just too busy with work, family, and life to focus and hit the market bullseye? If that's you, then join the TWR Investment Club. We trade the account for you and then pay you profit and loss distro. We run both a 30-day and a 6-month club. Next club starts 1 July 2023. Sign up opens 15 June. And the link to join the free chat where you get all the information is in the description. Quit wasting money. That isn't making money. Join the team and trade with TWR Bulls. All the links are in the description. The market is our war zone and stocks are the battle. Join TWR and let's go to war.